So really, I just want to encourage you today, because you really can do all things through Christ which strengthen you. That even in the hardest, toughest moments that you may be having, you really can get up and do. You just need to listen to God within you, listen to that spirit within you that tells you to get up and go and do. And when you listen, you will reap all benefits. Whether you're feeling not too good today, whether you're feeling on top of the world, it doesn't matter. You can still get up. You can still be who God has called you to be. You can still be that winner. Stop making excuses for your weaknesses, because you have God's strength within you that counteracts our weaknesses. That when we go to him and say, Father, you know who I was. You know who you're calling me to be. Help me today. Help me to become who you've called me to be. Help me to achieve what you need me to achieve, no matter where you are, no matter who you're with, no matter what your feelings, your circumstances are. There's no need for excuses. There's no need for the I can't do attitude, because you can. You really can. It's a mindset. And when you set your mind to achieve great things with God, you're always going to win. And yes, we're going to have bad days. Yes, we're going to have negative thoughts. But we cast them down. And we know that he has set us upon high. That no matter what goes on, we can still achieve. We can still do. We can still be. We can still run the course. No matter the weather, no matter the people around us, no matter the city, the country, we can still be and do, but it's up to you. It's up to the level of commitment that's in your heart, whether you're gonna stand up and be and do who God's called you to be. And he's called you to be more than a conqueror. He's called you to, yes, be different to people of the world. And sometimes we could come across situations that we may feel lonely, that we're the only one on the path that we're on. But that's a lie, because there's many people on similar paths that we could talk to, that understand the feelings that may go on within us, that will understand each moment that we have. And this is why it's important to stay connected first and foremost with God. Go to him and give him every part of you. Give him all your heart's desires. Pray to our Father and speak to him, because he is our most loving friend. He is our one we can lean on. He is our comforter in situations, on our good days, on our bad days. He's our comforter. Don't go to the people of this world, because they don't understand, and it's not their fault, but they won't understand the spiritual and the physical. They won't understand how, if they're of non-understanding, they will not understand the battle. They just see it as life, when actually it's a spiritual battle we're in, that we're fighting, and it's a good fight, and we could be happy during it. It's not all negative and doom and gloom, definitely not. Things happen, and then we fight through it with God. We fight through it with connecting to the people around us, our ministers, our friends of God. We connect to the person that God has given us to connect to on the point of this earth. And when we connect, then they can give what God is encouraging that person through them for you. You can really have the best life. You can really achieve great things. You can really forget all the excuses that's happening. So, as you can see, I'm actually on holiday on I've just been for a run. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning here. This is why I look very hot. And the sun is really shining. We have stunning weather. And it's so great. It's so great to know that no matter where you are, that if you've got the mind, that you can be who God's called you to be. You can still achieve the things, no matter what people say or how people may feel about what you're doing. They may not see who God's called you to be. They might not understand that, you're on to great things. That when you decide to each day to be and let go of each excuse, then you know that God has really chosen you to do great things, because you're not going to let anything affect that. When you may be going day by day and just going about your business and doing what life is to do, whether you're a mum, a dad, you work, and you go about your business, just keep that goal, keep that achievement within your heart, keep that running throughout your heart, keep that vision alive each day, that when you trust him, no matter what it looks like, no matter if it looks so far away from where you are, it's not. It's really not. And we really need to trust God and his timing, trust what he has, and trust that his plan is greater than our own. That even if every person is against you, or every person is very much of non-understanding, keep going with God. Keep focusing with him. Keep that one eye focused. Keep that dream alive within your heart. Because our plan is so much different to his. And when we keep our goal and our focus within our hearts, and we don't let anything waver it, then we're going to achieve that. We're going to be the best that we can be, who God's called us to be. We're going to be that conqueror and be that example that people need. Because so many people are so full of excuses, they're so full of the I can't do attitude, that when someone comes along with that I can do attitude, it's strange to them. They really don't understand it. They're very much, this person's so different. And that's how we get people. That's how God wins their hearts, because they see the dedication, they see the heart of things, they see that, this person isn't budging in any area. This person really is so established in what they're doing that I want some. How are they so established, and how is their mind so focused and determined and knowing to what they're doing? Because when you know God, then when you know him in your heart, you know. Like, you can't ever take that feeling away. No one can ever turn in say you're crazy, but when you experience God for your own self, no one's going to ever take that away from you. No one's ever going to be able to take that focus, take that determination, especially when you know within your heart you've changed because of God. And yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Keep going, guys. Keep fighting that good fight, because he's proud of you and he loves you. Keep going and keep fighting. God bless you all.